Oh, hi, and welcome back to Becoming a Billionaire, where we're using money to prove that our footballing knowledge is greater than anybody else's, especially this guy, that guy, one of these, and him. This guy's smart, but ignore him. But definitely better than any of these dickheads. Whew. I would quickly give you the update on how we did last week, except as you know, given the base of this channel, we got every prediction right. Annoyingly, Germany beating Portugal 4-2 instead of 3-2. Little bit of a small upset, but still pretty right if you ask this guy. You might notice the shirt that I've switched over to today because I feel it is important to respect how good the Italians have been lately, and also it's so here. Give it a feel. Once again, sorry that the mic is kind of awkward, but I need it to be here so that it works. So we're going to run through our predictions for the match day 3, because the predictions will be right. If you were to place any money on it, this would be the time. So let me just no. As you can see, I'm recording this on the Monday, not the Sunday, because I did do a recording session yesterday, but the footage all got corrupted, and so I'm having to quickly re-rush it out as quickly as possible as to make it actually work. So even though the footage is corrupted, I'll tell you what I said there. Believe it or not, I did predict Italy to win. It's not because of the Italia, it's because it was sensible. Switzerland, Turkey, I also predicted to win. And guess who came up big? That's right, it's Xherdan Shaqiri, the best player of the 21st century. I've been saying it for years. He loves a tournament. He is the tournament. Big up. So, and lovely. Oh my god, could you not fucking message me right now, Chris? I am busy. Anyway, yeah, it goes to confirm my predictions that Turkey would drop out with 3 losses from 3. I know everyone seemed to back them as something special this tournament. Don't know where anyone got that idea. They should have consulted me, because obviously here on our channel we knew that Turkey were shit this year. Oh well. Okay, so I'm going to quickly rush into predictions as to not get dragged down. Yeah, let's jump into predictions for Matchday 3. I do apologise that this is slightly late, so you'll probably miss this group, but it doesn't matter. Everything will be up by the time that Group B is playing their final game. So, Ukraine-Austria, no question about it. Ukraine are going to come good again. I have a huge amount of faith in this Ukrainian team. Not to run deep into the tournament or anything, but to at least be good enough to smash Austria. 2-0. North Macedonia, Netherlands. I swear to God, man, if Memphis Depay doesn't play, I just spent all my fucking points getting him into the team on fantasy football. I will be fucking furious if Memphis Depay isn't playing, even though they don't need him to play, because Netherlands are going to run away 5-0 over North Macedonia. You heard it here. Very easy to see that one coming. Finland, Belgium. Sorry, Finland. You've had a really good tournament, to be fair, for Finland. I've got to back the Belgians because they're just so much better. Belgium 3, Finland 0. Denmark, Russia. This is a disaster for me. If you've watched the series, you know that Denmark were my team to beat. I think they were going all the way to the final, but it doesn't seem to be happening by the looks of things. Unless miracles occur, who knows? They're going to beat Russia, though, with a 1-0. Okay, moving swiftly on. Czech Republic versus England. England were rubbish last time, and I'll get into a whole England thing towards the end of the video. This is just going to quickly go through predictions as to not bore you. If you're just in it for the money making here, I respect that. England are going to win this one by 2-1, and I'm not confident saying that particularly because we were so bad against Scotland. But speaking of Scotland, Croatia, Scotland. Billy Gilmore just tested positive for COVID-19, so he won't be playing, which is a disaster, given that he was outstanding against England. But I wouldn't have the Scots to beat the Croatians either. Regardless, take Gilmore out of the equation, they'd still. Yeah, even if Billy Gilmore was fit, I'd have the Croatian team to win this one. I do not think that Scotland have the firepower or the defensive ability to hack off maybe the Croatians, who haven't had a great tournament, mind you. And I don't predict them to do great. But, yeah, it's going to be a Croatian 1, Scotland 0. But if Scotland can get the draw, fair fucking play. Sweden, Poland, tough one. It is a tough one, actually. I'm not entirely sure who I'm going to go with this one. I think I'm going to have to go Poland, even though I'm not entirely convinced. And Sweden were lucky against Slovakia, whereas Poland weren't lucky against Spain. Spain were rubbish. We'll get to them. Sweden, Poland, let's say 2-1 Poland. Hesitantly. Very hesitantly. I'm not convinced at all about that one. Slovakia, Spain, on the other hand, this is going to be a nightmare for Spain, yeah. I think it's going to be a draw. I think it's going to be a 0-0 again. I think Spain will exit the groups only having scored 1 goal. Slovakia, Spain, 1-1. Easy. Germany, Hungary, a walkover. No issues here whatsoever. Germany are going to run away with a 3-0 victory. And Portugal, France, it's the replay of the final from 2016. So, and I've got Portugal to lose this. So just right out of the gates, I think France are going to win. 2-0. But Portugal can score goals, man. That's the thing. But France can outscore them. That's what we're going with. We're going to go with Portugal 1, France 2. Right, let me get into my little talking point, which is going to be about England, because obviously I know a little bit more about England than the other teams, because I'm Italiano. I think we've effectively proven that the double pivot is not working with our current team. I thought it was really strange. I think Mason Mount and Phil Foden actually have really, really solid chemistry together, but I think neither of them has any chemistry with Harry Kane. And unfortunately, that is the unlocking the potential for England's successes, getting Harry Kane to play well. I'm not saying that between the other attackers we can't do it. Grealish came on, didn't really see anything of him. 30 minutes in a structure not really suited to him. Still no sign of Sancho, Bellingham, Saka. Young players who can make a real difference. No. I think Mings and Stone's actually doing all right, personally. I wouldn't change that just because Harry Maguire might be fit. I haven't really mentioned it yet. I think Harry Maguire is an absolutely dog shit footballer. I think he's a half good defender, but he's a terrible footballer. Have you ever seen him with the ball at his feet? It's my dad. That's how good he is. He's rubbish. So no, I don't think that you need to rush Harry Maguire back in. I didn't understand switching both fullbacks. I thought Walker and Trippier are actually really good, and I feel like this is a team that's probably going to benefit more from consistent lineups, more so than anything else. I thought Pickford was okay, but that's not really saying much. I thought Scotland were the better team throughout. They had the best chance. And how fucking shit is a game when you're talking about the chance? England, god-awful. Why would anyone be afraid of this team? A very, very conspiracy theory-esque thought might be that we were playing for the draw because we don't want to come top of our group. It's just no excuse, man. It's just not. That's not a thing. I don't buy into that at all. I think we either need to fix up, look sharp. Maybe cut that one out in the edit. Yeah, fix it up and get a lot better very quickly, or we could be in serious trouble. Anyway, that about brings us to the end here. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you'd like to hit like or subscribe or tell me how right I really am, then yeah, I look forward to it. And remember, the Euros this year are just kind of a practice because we're going to have a real setup for the Premier League come August. That's the month that football is. Okay, been a pleasure. Be good. I love you. No.